Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 21st, 2025. This is for Virgo. Uh-oh, last shuffle for Virgo. Something fell. It looks like present power. So you have behind a mask and you have taking steps. What you have within your grasp, right this moment, is that you can work behind the scenes diligently and take care of some things. It seems like you may be letting go of people, the world, maybe stepping back a little bit, or you need to, and slow down and really celebrate yourself. I'm seeing that you need to surrender to this energy of letting go of the world and really truly just expressing yourself. Perhaps it's the view of the, like, the, not the view of the world, but what people think of you, how people feel about you. They're asking you to clearly decide what you want because you can have it. And this is also in the realm of any relationship that you have, stepping back from some of the people that you're around so that you can develop some self-expression. Okay, so that you can figure out what it is that you enjoy. Maybe being, um, what's it called, spontaneous, having some fun, figuring out what fun is to you at this point, because perhaps you're just doing things because of the people around you. You seem to be like a very loving person, or someone who, it's like you care about other people and what, like, you're communicating, you're learning what they enjoy, what they want to do. And it seems like it's causing you a lot of grief and sorrow. Someone here, for someone, right? Present power, because yeah, present power over the whole reading is a thought process, and it's an understanding most of the time of what you have within your grasp, what you can do, right? And behind a mask, Four of Cups, Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. It's time for you to work on getting out of a situation. You may feel neglected in the situation. You may feel like passed over, overlooked. There's no gratitude for your presence energy. Something about that is coming up. Doesn't necessarily have to be that you're in a relationship and this person's ignoring you, but there's something about, you may be neglecting something in your life, or someone is neglecting you. And so, underneath the surface, right, it's like on the surface you may be very forgiving, you may be very, this is like a forgiving energy, because it's like, I know I have stuff I need to work on, I know there's some things I need to change. I see that kind of thing, but underneath it all, there's a feeling of like there's something missing in these connections, or missing in my life, though. There is. So I don't see you being resentful to anyone, or walking around being a bitter person. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing more of a person who's going, I need to really work on me, though, because if I am like satisfied within, nothing anyone does on the outside of me could really put me in a position where I feel stuck, where I feel taken advantage of, or I feel like a victim in any situation. I can't be victimized if I'm not the victim, kind of thing. I'm seeing someone who's in that space. Taking steps with the Knight of Pentacles and King of Swords tells me that you're trying to work towards doing things that make some sense. Like, that's what you're doing. You're taking steps to do what you said you were going to do. A lot of, I'm seeing the angel number 2112, and that is the number usually of saying it's up to you, right? Even if it feels like you're not making much progress, it feels like you may be stuck, or that you have a lot of obstacles in your path. Like, as you're doing whatever it is, there's something holding you back. I keep seeing that something is missing. And so they're saying that you may feel like you're not making meaningful progress, but you really are. Things are changing little by little for the better, right? If you see 2112, that's a sign that things will work out, and it will work out in your favor, and that your dreams will come true soon. But it seems like you won't, to some degree, you're going to go through a stage of like sadness. And a lot of it has to do with, um, feeling blocked from the abundant flow of prosperity. Like, there's an abundant flow of prosperity and it's blocked for me. But that's not true. It's not. It's not at all. Great gratitude is the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. And so the great gratitude is a thought process as well. This is an awareness that you got to keep pushing. You got to keep fighting. You have to stay on the same path that you're already on. That there's a need to be grateful for the decisions you made for yourself, the decisions you made on your own for yourself, by yourself, kind of thing. So you may have made some choices, although you may be connected to other people. There's some decisions that you may have made for yourself, and then it seems like Spirit is saying you made those decisions for the greater good on your own. This is like personal progress decision, and you're going to be grateful for it later. So they're saying keep going on that journey, because your life really is an expression of you. They're showing that your world is all about your expressing yourself, and in your life's purpose somewhat is rolled up into this. It's very important that, like, the unwanted thoughts that you're having, they want you to imagine. I know how this sounds, right? But imagine those unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, because it creates new opportunities and possibilities for your life, because your life is extremely meaningful. We all, well, everyone, right? Everyone, we all believe this or want to believe this about ourselves, even though, especially those who are saying, I feel like I'm living a very purposeless life. But I'm seeing here that there may be a weight on your hands, arms, shoulders, in a sense. I'm seeing that those body parts, that specific part, typically where our aura sits. Um, they want you to clearly decide what you want to do now, because it's coming. Okay, even if it seems like your life is not going in a better direction, things aren't getting better. Okay, now we have Joy's Fun here with Six of Wands and Two of Swords. Joy's Fun. There's something about life getting better in this energy, and it also looks like you are going to need to stay as optimistic as possible. There's someone here is barreling really fast towards a completion of a goal successfully. Success, Six of Wands, success. It seems like the things that you need to avoid is feeling feeling sad about the things that you don't have going on in your life, the things that aren't working out in your life. You got to avoid that. Avoid feeling like you're stuck. It's almost a betrayal to your success, saying, I'm stuck, I'm bound, I can't do what I need to do. There's something about you needing to let go of feeling defensive about where you are, right? Or trying to justify, I'm working on myself. They're like, what, you have to express yourself. It's not that you need to work on yourself. It's more of an energy of celebrating yourself, celebrating your journey, celebrating who you are, where you were, who you were, and where you're headed. Not to be like, well, I'm working on myself and trying to be better. It's not about being better. It's about being, I guess, is being jovial, being open and receptive to the abundant flow of prosperity that the universe offers, and knowing that all your needs and desires are met before you even ask. Knowing this, all these unwanted thoughts about who you are and where you're going and who you think you need to be, especially if they're causing a lot of grief and sorrow in your life. The third house may be quite important, in your 10th house in your chart, um, to help you to understand what you're here to express. It may have a lot to do with your career, with your occupation. It may have a lot to do with what you're presenting to the world, how the world is viewing you. Hmm. You could be dealing with another Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. We also have Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be a Virgo, Libra cusp dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, Gemini cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.